It's me, it's Shy, and I'm here yet again. Why? Because I want to be. But I want to talk really quickly about living in your truth. Ha. So have I talked about this before? Yes, I even wrote an ebook on it. Got an ebook. The link will be in the comments. Um well, actually below this video. So but the reason I want to talk about this really quickly is because it's very important. A lot of us, excluding myself, but us in general, meaning humans, um, for a lot of us, it can be hard to live in your truth because before you even get to the point of living in your truth, you play it out in your head. Um, what is this going to look like? Am I going to be accepted? How are people going to perceive me? Or how are people going to receive or reject me? Um, is this going to change uh, the relationships that I have? How is it going to change? Is it going to um, bring good to me? Is it going to bring bad to me? We play all of this out in our minds before we ever even execute the thing. So let's talk about living in our truth. So in my ebook, which you can purchase, but in my ebook, it's called Living in Your Truth. Um, One of the things I have in here, and I jump right in. The question is, what is your truth? Or what are your truths? Just depending on, how it applies to you. Um, so I have an area for you to write out what your truth is. Sometimes we have not even verbalized it. It's just here. What is your truth? What is your truth? And who are you really, right? Um, and then once you get that out, another part in the ebook says, now look into a mirror and speak your truth out loud. Journal your feelings and emotions about your experience. And the reason this is key, again, because before we ever share what our truths are, we are battling that in our minds, right? Right. So once we give our truth the right to exist, to be, we're writing it out, which makes it real because now I can see it. And not only can I see it, but I can say it. And now that I'm starting that journey, how does that make me feel? What does that look like when I look at myself in the mirror? It's just me, me, myself, and I speak my truth. What does it not only look like, but what does it feel like? I had this experience years ago. I was regular routine, and I say this when I do this as a workshop. I say it often every day. Majority of us, we get up, we get ready. That's our routine. We go to the mirror, we get all ourselves all together, but we never really look at ourselves. And so one day I was getting ready and I'm in the mirror and I looked at myself, but I seen myself. And in that moment, it was like me looking at myself, understanding myself, but in that moment I just gave myself the right to just be. The right to be, the right to feel every emotion, every thought, whatever that was. I gave myself the permission to do that. And I just was standing there and I'm looking at myself. And some things that I seen, I didn't like. Um, I looked at myself and I seen um, fear, frustration, hurt, heartache. I looked at myself in the most purest form and I seen these things. I spoke to myself because I'm no longer just getting ready and doing my routine, but I see myself. I see my hurts. I see my pains. I see my disappointments. I see where I feel like I failed. I just looked at myself and I allowed myself that moment. Because here's the thing, I have to be 100%, whatever my 100% is for me, I have to be 100%. So that day when I looked at myself in the mirror and I was just real and raw with myself, and it's like, nah, you need to get it together. And not saying, I was just doing horribly in life or anything like that, but we forget ourselves. We get caught up in the day to day. We get content. We lose ourselves. I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it, and we never get to deal with it. So the power in that for me was life altering, life changing. It helped me put things into perspective. There was no judgment. We have these things that we put on ourselves. Sometimes if it has come from other people, sometimes we were raised like that. We have this expectation of what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to do it and who we're supposed to be. That's embedded in us. We're taught that you have to do it. You have to be a doctor because your dad's a doctor, your mom was a doctor, and we come from a family of doctors. But your real thing is you want to act, you want to sing, you want to start a nonprofit that has nothing to do with being a doctor. Like, I was able to just see and be, and it was okay. And so living in your truth is so powerful. And the first thing that you must understand, and I touch on this in the Life Skills 101 training, is that you are the key component to everything that funnels through you. You are the key component. You're the star player. As Cat Williams would say, you are the star player. Everything that is connected to you, everything that you do, it funnels through you. You have something to do with that. So you have the power, you have the ability to be who you are and not carry the weight of the what ifs. And just be who you are in life. This is all you get. There's no do-overs. When it's over, it's over. So as long as you have breath in your body, as long as you have the ability to be change, create change, to learn, to grow, to do better, to educate yourself, to inspire yourself, as long as you have the ability to still do, then do. Then do. You owe yourself that. Everyone that you are connected to deserves you, who you really are, what you believe, what you stand for, whatever is all here. Everyone and everything connected to you deserves the real you. But even before they deserve the real you, you deserve to be 100% comfortable, happy. I don't even just want to say content, but I'm going to say content, but even beyond that, you can live in your truth. You can have that freedom, that peace, just to now they know how I really feel. You know what I mean? Now they know what I really have a desire to do. So while they're walking around, whoever they are, walking around with the assumption that you're going to do what they want you to do, you're going to keep the family tradition going and all of that. And deep down inside, you're just dying. You're cringing because that's not what you want. So while they're walking around living, you are not. You deserve to live in your truth. Whatever that is for you, you deserve it. You deserve it. We all only get one life, and we have to learn how to just grab it and do what we see other people do. You know, it wasn't easy. It's at some point and at many points in life, we have to take chances. We have to take stands. We have to set boundaries. We have to set the standard. We have to treat people how to treat us. We have to be honest with where we're at, even if it's not the best place. We have to learn how to just be open and honest and assess, what do I really want? Like, it's your life. You have a say. You have a say. So release that burden, that weight, that depression, whatever not being able to live in your truth has cost you, the things you have lost. You cannot get time back. You cannot get time back. So you have a right to live in your truth and to be 100% authentically you, the way it has been intended for you to be and live. Before you were ever thought of or created, your life was planned out for you. You just need to catch up to it, grab a hold of it, take control of it, and live. Live your truth. You deserve it, and you're worth it. So, please, 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 please free yourself of that burden of, I can't be myself. I have to do this. Free yourself of that. Free yourself of that. Free yourself of that. I think there was one more thing that I wanted to pull from the ebook. And it's that during your truth journey, you will discover your truth is powerful. Remember, your experiences and your feelings matter. And that's pretty self-explanatory, but I tell you this, most of us have heard sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. People know words hurt because words linger. They don't go away. Sticks and stones. Break my bone with a stick and stone any day, but words linger. Something that someone told you at 5 years old, you will remember at 25 years old. Words are very powerful. And so just think about speaking the truth of who you are. That's powerful. That's taking back power and control, and understanding that just like other people have a right to live their life and be happy and whatever that looks like to them, you have that same right. So once you are able to sit with and just be one with your truth, you are going to be amazed with the power, in addition to the freedom, but the power that comes with that. So again, this is from my ebook, Living in Your Truth. And I can only talk about, I can talk about things that I've um, been a part of, and experience, but I know best about the stuff that I experienced personally and what that journey looked like and walking through. And yeah, I purpose to live in my truth no matter what. I have one life and I am going to make the best of it. And I'm not going to allow anyone or anything to dictate to me opposite of what has already been set for me and purposed for me. Live your life and live it in truth. I'll see you soon. This is Shy.